Okay, this is an example for text processing. We're going to declare a variable called name here, character array. Ask the user to input a name. We're going to cin that name, and then we're going to look at each character as we go through this for loop. So we're going to initialize it and start looking at 0. The array always starts with 0. We're going to stop when we get to a character that is the null character. So in C++, character arrays are stored in memory this way, or strings. So we would have each letter stored in a character space in memory, and then it's going to be terminated with the null character at the end of that string. So we're gonna stop when we get to the end of that string, and we're just going to go through each character one at a time. So as we go through each one, so the first character, we'll convert it to lowercase using the toLower function, and we'll just reassign it to the array. So any uppercase characters we're going to convert to lowercase. Lowercase characters would just remain the same. So let's compile and run this, and let's see what happens. So we'll put in George, and it converts that capital G in his name to lowercase. Okay. One problem with using this cin this way is it parses on spaces. So if we put in a whole name, this space is going to cause a delimiter, so it's only going to put in George as the input for that name. That's going to be a problem because we're only going to get George as the output, right? So that's one issue. The other issue we could have is if we end up putting a lot of characters in here, we overflow the character array, and we get some weird things happen. In this case, at least the program kept running. It didn't get into an infinite loop or anything here, but weird things could happen. So let's change that and use this input here, which is a little bit nicer because we're going to actually check to make sure that they only enter so many characters, right? So it will also take our spaces. So if we compile and run this, and we type in a whole name, it will convert the whole thing to lowercase and stop there. It will also make sure we only input the correct number of characters.